Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today, as promised, I have a base game only build for you guys. This is actually a suburban house that I wanted to build here in Willow Creek. And yeah, I know that I don't usually build base game only builds or pack restricted builds, but I'm gonna do my best to remember and starting do that because a lot of people have asked if I can do more like pack restricted builds and stuff like that, so I'm gonna try and do that. It's not as easy for me as I thought it could be, so I'm trying my best. But base game is something that I've done before that I enjoy somehow, but the only problem for me is actually like doing the interior and trying to decorate with paintings and wall decorations. And also, I've mentioned that before many times, the double beds that we have in base game are really something. They're not like traditional beds that you would have, like you would buy in a store, or they're just really weird, maybe so ran down or too like old or rustic or way too modern or futuristic. So yeah, that's the only problem for me when I do base game only builds, but this time I think everything that I chose makes sense. And also I have to apologize in behalf of my cats because once again they are running around and playing and stuff when I do a voiceover, so if you can hear them, yeah, they're just running around the apartment and they are playing. And also, this is like the 6th time that I'm doing this voiceover. I have to start so many times, and the last time it was basically because I closed the window when I was starting to record, and then I heard my cat Chandler that he started meowing from outside in the balcony, and yeah, I left him outside. I didn't notice, so I had to let him in and start over. But yeah, here you see that we have the problem with the staircase once again. I know I've mentioned it before. This time it wasn't so hard for me to fix the problem, but this glitch is driving me crazy. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to like tolerate that problem, because it's not that only like the railing glitch that we all have. It's just that I cannot put the staircases anywhere near a beam or near a fence or near anything, and I just don't know how to fix it right now. It wasn't so hard. I just moved it around a little bit and then deleted some stuff and I could make it work. But in one of my previous videos, I actually had to change the shape of the area that I needed to put the staircase in because I couldn't fix it, and it deleted itself, and then it was so stressful and so frustrating that I just really hope that the Sims team can fix that glitch as soon as possible. Because I don't know, I like to build with platforms, I like to build with foundation, and I just can't work with that. But yeah, you here see that I'm trying to do like a rooftop garden situation. It didn't look good, so I got rid of it, and I ended up using that tile that we got. It's a new swatch that we got in base game. And in the interior, we're starting with the kitchen. These are my favorite counters from base game, I have to admit that. These are beautiful. The swatch that I chose is my favorite as well. And for some reason, I wasn't sure which one was the matching cabinet. So you saw me struggling a little bit, trying to figure out what was the proper swatch. I think it's the matching one, but I'm still not sure because I couldn't see the difference between the two brown swatches that I was trying to that I was trying to use. But yeah, the kitchen is kind of big. I actually added a breakfast nook in here as well because, as I mentioned, it's kind of big, and I wanted it to feel a little bit more cozy and not so like not a massive kitchen. I didn't want to have an island in here. When I saw this space, I just saw like a breakfast nook with a table and some chairs and some place for your Sims to have breakfast and just maybe do their homework and stuff like that. And they have these big windows in here, so it was a perfect space for it. And I thought that maybe having an island was just a waste of space. I don't know, I didn't want to use it. And it's weird because I always try to add islands or peninsulas to my kitchens because I think that they look so good, and because like deep down I wish I had at least one more space for me to cook in my real kitchen, because my real kitchen is really tiny. So yeah, I wish I had just like a peninsula, like a tiny one or something like that, for me to have more space to cook. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. And yeah, I try to give that to my Sims, but in this case, using this rounded table that we got with an update, I don't know how long ago we got it, but it's a beautiful table. I really wanted to use it, so here it is, and I think it ends up looking really nice. I think it makes more sense than just having like a big island or something. I think this looks really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna add one more counter here to the kitchen, and I'm gonna add the cabinet, like the tall one that I got rid of. And I know that they're not in the same height, but I can live with that, so I kept it anyways, and I think it looks really nice. I think it makes sense as well, like having more space for your Sims to maybe store some stuff and things like that. I wish we could actually use the cabinets, maybe like storage units or something like that. I think it would be really cool if the cabinets were accessible and like you can use them and they were functional. I don't know. I've never thought of that before. Now that I see it, I think it makes sense. I think it would be really cool. And yeah, adding some decorations, like last minute decorations to the kitchen, and we're moving to the living room. And I think this is the first time that I use this color as an accent color in in a common space in a house. It's beautiful. I don't know the right name for this color, but it's kind of a dark purple, and I love it. I think it looks really nice. I think it makes the house look a little bit more modern, and I really like to add more modern touches to suburban builds. I think it's realistic, and I think it's something that I would do if I had a house like this. So yeah, once again, I have to mention as well that I had some problems trying to decorate, so I didn't add that many spaces for your Sims to decorate, or like more shelves and stuff like that, because we don't have that many decor pieces in base game, and the ones that we have don't make much sense to me. Like I wouldn't add like that hen statue situation, whatever that is. I wouldn't have something like this in real life, and I wouldn't have it in my living room, but it's kind of the only thing that we have to decorate, so I just had to use it. And hopefully in future updates, we're gonna be getting more decor pieces to put in shelves and things that make sense. I don't know, we've gotten so many nice new pieces for like decorations and stuff with different packs that I wish we got some more with only base game. That would be really cool, and maybe I would feel more inspired to build with base game. I know it's something that I mentioned quite a lot, but I think it's something that has to be mentioned as well. Also, this couch and chair, I don't think I've used them before, like maybe a long time ago, but I really wanted to use these ones. I think they look really nice. It's not my go-to couch when I do base game builds, but I wanted to do something different, and I think it ends up looking really nice. I think it makes sense. I tried different colors, but I stuck to the beige one because I don't know, it was the best one. We're moving to the dining space now. I'm gonna be adding a high chair because we're gonna have an infant in this house. So yeah, we're adding a high chair in there, and I didn't have that many things in here. Actually, I added a painting, and that would be pretty much it for the dining space. Also, there's a garage in here. It's not like you cannot access it from outside because we don't have proper garage doors, and the ones that we have in base game are like too industrial in my opinion, so I didn't want to use it, so I faked one. As you saw, there's a bathroom in here, like a full bathroom, and the garage I added some like skill building items. So I added the woodworking table, I added the trash cans as well, and I'm pretty sure then I added a trash can as well outside. I don't know. Maybe I did that. Yeah, I think I did actually. I think I added a trash can in the backyard as well. But you have like 3 trash cans to throw your trash in. So yeah, I added the woodworking table, I added a bicycle, and I added the trash cans as I mentioned, and that's all that you're gonna have in the garage because I couldn't fit a car either. Even the smaller cars I couldn't fit them, so I'm gonna be adding one in here outside, and that one is really, really cool. I don't know, I wanted to have like a car or something. But yeah, I ended up using this bed for the main bedroom. As I mentioned many times before, I really wish we had more like traditional neutral double beds. So something that doesn't feel like should go in a cabin, and something that doesn't feel like should go in a time capsule. I just wish we had something more traditional, but this was the best I could choose for this bedroom. And I really like how I'm embracing using different colors, like not the same color, accent color in the whole bedroom. So in the living room, you saw the contrast with the rug and the accent wall. So there's purple and green, and here there's this beige and green as well. And I really like it. I think it's kind of bold because that's not something that I usually do. I usually go for one color and I stick to that color, like accent color, and that's pretty much it. But in this case, I wanted to try and mix and match a little bit more with different colors. So green is an accent color in here as well. And there's another bedroom, like the nursery has a lot of green as well. And yeah, this is the kids' room. I wanted to go for more pinks and blues in here. I really like this swatch of this bed, I have to say it. I know I mention it every time that I build like base game only builds, I go for this bed because it's the most beautiful one. And that's because that bed was originally from Parenthood. And then in an update, the Sims team decided to turn it into base game, so it was accessible for everyone. And yeah, you can see that it's something that comes with a pack because it's different. The texture is way better. The colors are different. Like you have much more swatches that you would get in a base game item. So yeah, maybe it wasn't a smart move to add it from a pack to base game, but I don't know, they did it, and I like that I'm able to use this bed when I build base game builds because it's a pretty bed. I really like it. So yeah, as I said, I went for a lot of pink and blue, also some pops of purple. I was inspired by the wallpaper that I added, the accent wall that I chose that has all these squares with different colors. I really like to think that maybe the person that uses this bed, actually they painted the wall. That's something that I would have done, definitely. If I were a kid again, I would definitely have done that. So yeah, I wanted to, I always try to use that wallpaper, and it's a really nice one. And this is a nursery. It's a really weird shape, but it was the best that I could do because of the window that I had in the middle of the wall in there. But it still makes sense, I think. I don't know if it's something realistic, but I really like it. And there's another bathroom in this floor as well. So there are 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms in this house. And because we don't have changing tables in the base game, that's weird because we should. I mean, we have infants in the base game, so we should have a changing table. I had to fake it in here, so there's a dresser with an ottoman, just like old times when we didn't have growing together, and we had to fake our changing tables. So yeah, I added some toys in here. I struggled a little bit with the rug, and I had to change the floor into carpet because I thought it made more sense for an infant, but then choosing the rug was just, oh my god, I struggled a lot with that. I cut out a lot of me trying to find the perfect rug for this bedroom. But yeah, I'm adding some toys. I'm adding this bookcase in here. I'm gonna add a chair for your Sims to read to your infant. And don't worry, because the potty is actually in the bathroom right next to this bedroom. So there's gonna be a potty, but you won't see it in the video because I'm not decorating the bathroom in the video. So you will see it on the screenshots, I think. I don't remember if I took screenshots of that bathroom. But if I didn't, don't worry, because I made sure that there was a potty for your infant when it turns into a toddler. And I added that crib that you can turn into a toddler's bed as well. So yeah, everything's done in there. I want to mention something regarding the 1K challenge. I haven't had the time to check on the gallery how many people participated, but I got some messages from people saying that they uploaded multiple builds to the gallery, but they couldn't find 1 or 2 of the builds. So I would love to find a way to see how many people participated and how many builds everyone uploaded to the gallery, because we know that the gallery has some glitches and maybe, I don't know, maybe it wasn't uploaded properly, or maybe it didn't read the hashtag or whatever. But I would love to know, if you're watching this video, if you got to this part, if you participated on the channel, could you please let me know in the comments down below that you did, so I count and I try to find your ID, and I try to see if your build is actually uploaded to the gallery, if I can see it or not. Because if I can find it, I'm gonna be trying to find another way for you to like let me see your build. I don't know, maybe if you post it on social media, or maybe as a tray file. I don't know. I'm gonna try and see how many people had that problem, because we all know that the gallery is glitchy and things like this tend to happen. So if you're watching this video right now and if you actually participated on the channel, please let me know what's your gallery ID and how many builds you uploaded, so in case you cannot find them, or in case I cannot find them, I can just talk to you, I don't know, in a social platform, and just try to find a best way for you to show me your builds, because I want to be transparent about that. And I know it's not a problem that everyone has, but it has happened. So there's something that's part of the reality, and we have to address that. So yeah, please let me know in the comments down below. I would really appreciate it if you let me know everything that you did for the challenge. And yeah, we're in the backyard now, and I added a pool because I had a lot of space in the backyard, and we're gonna be adding a grill here with a big table and also some chairs, and the pergola that we got with the Hispanic Heritage Month update. I love that pergola. It's definitely my favorite one, and I actually made it work in here. I think it looks nice. I used it in the swatch that I like the most, that it's this white swatch with the purple flowers. I think it's beautiful, and yeah, it looks really nice in here. But again, I wish that the pergolas actually counted as shade. Like if it rains, your Sims are gonna get wet. So I wish that it didn't happen. But yeah, some lounge chairs in here, and I'm adding some towels as well here to simulate that we have beach towels and stuff like that. And here, this area is gonna be like a playground for your kids. So there's gonna be monkey bars in here, also a dollhouse and a toy chest, and also everything's gonna be covered in sand, because your Sims can actually play in the sand now. So I mean, now it's been like 2 years since we got that update, but yeah, your Sims can actually play in the sand, so that's really fun. And I always try to add like playgrounds like this with sand pits and stuff, because I know that playing in the sand actually levels up a lot of skills for your Sims. So yeah, it's something that we have to try and do. I tried to add more like details in here, but I ended up not doing that. And here there's gonna be some planters for your Sims to practice some gardening, and also a games table, because why not? And we had the space, so we need to use it. And yeah, I'm gonna be adding a bush in here, like the same one that there's next to the staircase. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Here I'm gonna be adding another trash can, because oh, so you have 4 trash cans in this house. Okay, well, that's a lot. So you can get rid of 2 of them if you want, or I don't know, you can replace like move them around or whatever. But yeah, we're actually heading to the end of the video now, so I hope you guys liked it. And if you did, please remember to like this video, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.